Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily Dizzle for Thursday, December 23rd, 2010. I am Tommy Dizzlemits, as always. Today, as we've been telling you about, we've got the start of the Billboard Top 100 Christmas Songs of All Time. And in looking at the repetitiveness of it, we've actually come up with a Dizzlemits approved Daily Dizzle drinking game to go along with it, so we'll get to that later. For now, we're going to get right in to the big news at the movies right now, which is that the third Fockers movie, Little Fockers, is upon us, and unfortunately, interest might be at a series low at this point. Ended up opening to just over $7 million on Wednesday, which is almost half of what the previous one made on its Wednesday opening. Meet the Fockers ended up with a $12.1 million debut on its way to record-setting returns. Little Fockers might not even gross as much as the first one in its first weekend, so we'll have more news on that in the coming days to see if it is able to bounce back at all and take advantage of the Christmas holiday. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, True Grit, which is a modern-day Western made by the Coens, with Jeff Bridges in it as well. It did $5.5 million for the day, which is actually very good. Western movies don't tend to do well. 310 to Yuma, I think, was the last one, and it did around the similar business on a weekend, so it actually should end up doing very well. In the next coming days, also for the Christmas weekend, there will be a few other movies coming into cinemas. On the 25th, you have The King's Speech going into 700 theaters, which is a little bit wider than it's been doing for the last couple of weeks. You also have Gulliver's Travels, looking to try and take over the crowded family marketplace. Yogi Bear came out last week. It's going to try and do as much damage to that one and the third Narnia movie as possible. So we'll have coverage of what's going to be going down, maybe even a little bit closer of a look as to how things are doing. Meanwhile, the rest of the box office, Tron, even though it got knocked to number 2, it's still doing better than expected. Rest of the top 10 looks the same, with a lot of the family movies, despite not doing so strong, still hanging around. You also have a lot of the Oscar fare and the other recent movies hanging around in there as well, like The Tourist, The Fighter, Black Swan. So it's going to be a very diverse lineup in theaters over the Christmas weekend if you're looking to kill some time. So with the Christmas holiday 48 hours away, if you're joining us here, you're probably trying to kill time, not really looking at getting around to all the last-minute odds and ends you have to be doing, don't really want to be spending time with your family. You'd rather be doing something like going out and getting drunk. So we here at the Daily Dizzle have come up with an excellent way to make our Christmas offerings to you a little bit more interactive and enjoyable from your end. So for the top 100 Christmas song countdown, Billboard has taken a lot of repeat song choices, so we have gone through and broken that down further, and we've made a note of that. So anytime there's a repeat, even though it's kind of annoying and very deja vu, we're going to make it a little bit fun for you on your end. We're going to make sure that as long as you're following the Dizzle drinking game at home, you're going to make sure to be very, very, very happy at the end of this. Anytime you get a repeat, the first time you get 1 drink, then a 2-drink, 3-drink chug. So from there, it'll reset to the beginning. I don't think we have anything going beyond that tonight anyways, so let's jump right into it. Kicking off the Hot 100 Christmas songs of all time. 100 was Sleigh Ride by Air Supply, which be prepared for some repeats for that later. 99 was Merry Christmas Baby by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Good choice. 98, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frank Sinatra and Cyndi Lauper. Many versions of that. Don't know why that was the one to chart, but maybe there were other ones higher, so we'll see. 97 is Hark the Herald Angels Sings by Carrie Underwood. 96 is What Christmas Means to Me by Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder's the shit, so whatever. 95 is Sleigh Ride, which is the first repeat, so if you're drinking at home, you get 1 drink right there. So it's by the Carpenters. It actually apparently appeared a couple years ago on the charts, despite having been released 30 years earlier, so that's an interesting fact behind that one. 94 is the Hawaiian Christmas Song from Bing Crosby. 93, we have Santa Baby, the version by Taylor Swift. Can't wait to see that one repeat. 92 is It's a Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Amy Grant. 91 is Mistletoe by Colby Callet, or whatever the hell her name is. 90 is Carol of the Bells. Be prepared for that one to repeat. This one's the Mannheim Steamroller version. I know many different versions of that. That one's actually probably one of the better because there's no lyrics. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is 89. 88, Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC, one of the best Christmas songs of all time. And it was actually featured in one of the best Christmas movies of all time, Die Hard. You know, two outside-the-box choices fitting together oh so perfectly. 87 is Christmas Wrapping by The Waitresses. 86 is We Need a Little Christmas. 85 is This Christmas, the Chris Brown version. Surprised to see them actually picking him. 84 is Here Comes Santa Claus from Elvis Presley. 83 is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from NSYNC. 82 is Frosty the Snowman. Number 81 is Sing Sing Sing. 80 is Let It Snow by Boyz II Men, and I wanted to count this as a repeat because there's a lot of other different versions of it, but theirs is way too original. Though I really think you should just take a drink for the fact that they had to be retarded and redo lyrics in it. So take a drink if you want an excuse to have a drink. 79, Peace on Earth and Little Drummer Boy by David Bowie and Bing Crosby. 78 is Charlie Brown Christmas. Of course, they don't specify what version of it, if it's the instrumental, the slight short interlude, or if it is the vocalized version. And yes, I actually have all three of those versions, so I would know the difference. Yeah, terrible. 77, Deck the Halls from Mannheim Steamroller. 76 is Celebrate Me Home, Kenny Loggins. 75, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Frank Sinatra. 74, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. 73 is Oh Holy Night. Be ready for some repeats soon, guys. 72 is O Tannenbaum by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. The Charlie Brown Christmas people, those guys. Yeah, they always have to have fun classic names. 71, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. That would be One Drink for the Repeat. That one by Dean Martin. 70 is Mary, Did You Know, by Kenny Rogers. 69 is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home by Mariah Carey. And she makes a lot of appearances on this list, at least in important positions, apparently. 68, Baby It's Cold Outside. 67, Oh Holy Night, which is a repeat. Have Yourself a Drink. Number 66, The Little Drummer Boy. Repeat. Have Yourself a Drink. 65, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 64 is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is a repeat. Have yourself another sip right there. 63, Here Comes Santa Claus. Repeat. 62, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Another repeat. Drink. 61 is Silent Night. 60 is Sleigh Ride Again. Yeah. You might want to have a couple drinks for that one, because that one likes to pop up a lot. So, take your time. Alright, we're joining you now. 59 is Winter Wonderland. If you were drinking that whole time, you're retarded. 58, Do You Hear What I Hear? 57, Baby It's Cold Outside. Another repeat. Drink some more. 56, Someday at Christmas. 55, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. 54, Carol the Bells. Repeat. Drink. 53, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Repeat. Drink. 52. Santa Baby. Repeat. Drink. And to close off the bottom half of the top 100, Home for the Holidays by the Carpenters. For all the drinking that's been going, have a drink for the fact that they repeat on their second song, pretty much. So, yeah. If you were playing the Dizzlemits approved Daily Dizzle drinking game for counting down the Billboard Top 100 Christmas songs, hopefully you survived at this point. Should be, if not plastered, at least a little warm and fuzzy. And hopefully that is enough of an enticement to have you join us tomorrow, because we will be kicking off the other half of the list. And maybe if the songs repeated today, we will take it over at the higher drinking rate. So maybe if you need the Christmas Eve excuse to be drunk without having to pretend to be an alcoholic, this is the place to do it. Because if you're not drunk, you're just trying to play along with us. So that's our Christmas gift to you. The excuse to come back, drink a little more tomorrow. So yeah, join us tomorrow. We'll have a breakdown of the rest of the movies, how they're doing going into the Christmas season. We'll have the top 50 Christmas songs of all time, and we'll actually have a video recap of me playing the drinking game. So if you guys did it right, congrats. If you did it wrong, you got us another time to try it tomorrow. And if you just watched this without playing along, don't forget to come back and check us out with the drinking game attached. That's all the time we've got for today. As always, I am Tommy Dizzlemits. Thank you for joining us on the Daily Dizzle. Don't forget to come back Christmas Eve tomorrow. We will have a new edition. We'll have plenty of new editions going the next week. Maybe some other Christmas surprises or something if we have the chance to get to that. So as always, stay tuned. I am Tommy Dizzlemits. Thank you for joining us.
Baby, that's how we need love. We can go too far.